Hello, student teachers. I'm presenting before you this lesson entitled Dramatization as a Way of Teaching under Pedagogy of Social Sciences. Friends, I remember one old Native American proverb. It runs like this: Tell me, and I will forget. Show me, and I may not remember. Involve me, and I will understand. So knowledge is power, and the students should love to learn. While all the arts can be influential learning tools, drama is especially powerful. Drama is powerful because its unique balance of thought and feeling makes learning exciting, challenging, relevant to real life concerns, and enjoyable. Many research indicates that using drama in the classroom as a means of teaching helps students learn academically, socially, and developmentally. You see, the more active they are in determining and absorbing their own learning, the more they learn. Teaching method was relentlessly passive, listen and rate. But what about today? Today it is fashionable to do, is good teachers do, and they promote active learning. They seek to engage the student in the learning process. They stimulate the students' understanding of what is being taught, get them to investigate, research, and question outside the classroom. The learning process not comfortable, seven passive. It is dynamic, challenging, and active. Students encourage engaging with their studies to become independent learners, and learning is an interactive process, both fun as well as academically rewarding. So now let us try to understand the basic meaning and the concept of dramatization. The question is, what is dramatization method? Well, the dramatization teaching method refers to a collection of teaching tools that include traditional drama techniques such as improvisation, storytelling, role playing, and games. A lot of emphasis is placed on engaging the students through interactive activities. Dramatic teaching is integrated into many different types of curriculum, right? Dramatization is a presentation of a story by way of acting and speech. Drama is an act of writing a script to be played for the purpose of learning through acting out its activities and gestures. Hence, the drama should be didactic, that is, give relation and develop the impact. Drama is about dialogue, it is about language, and it is about interacting with others in specific scenes with appropriate language. All activities we as teachers try to get our students to engage in. There's so many types of drama which range from dramatic play by little children and requires no prompting from adults. For instance, is a boy or girl going zooming saying, I am an aeroplane. The improv drama is when you can hear a story and act using your own words and actions. The scripted dramatization, where an author wrote a story to be acted accordingly. Miming is an action without words, but with much emphasis on body movement, gestures, and acting. So these are some of the major categories of dramatization. Uh, with regard to the origin of the use of dramatization as a method of instruction, the use of drama as a tool for teaching is not new, I must say. Historically, both drama and theater have long been recognized as potent means of education and indoctrination. The use drama has been used over the course of history from the time of Aristotle, who believed that theater provided people a way to release emotions, right to the beginning of the progressive movement in education, where emphasis was placed upon doing rather than memorizing. The ways they are used today, however, are new and they differ in a number of respects from the ways they have been used in the past. Arts advocates and educators have recently started to explore the use of drama as an integrated way of learning the curriculum. Here, I am organizing a list of important functions played by dramatization while using it as a means, as a way, as a method of instruction. It helps students develop their cognitive domain, helps students develop knowledge on the character. It helps students able to develop their oral, written, as well as visual language. It can be performed as a classroom activity. It improves language skills and helps students able to enhance, able to, develop their body language skill and so on. Frankly speaking, use of dramatization as a way, as a method of instruction carries a large number of benefits, particularly facilitate the learner community. Some of the important benefits, which I must say, include it develops communication skills, it provides a great source of motivation, helps students think creatively, it widens the horizon of the learner community, it helps students able to evaluate things, it also helps, acquisition of meaningful, fluent interaction. It helps students, pronounce words in its real form. It develops sense of confidence. Students take more responsibility for their own learning. It helps, imagination of the students. Helps students able to express their own ideas. Helps students, develop critical thinking. It provides a method for studying human nature, and last but not the least, it helps students able to, provide a healthy release of emotions and so on. Now the question is, why should we use dramatization in teaching, particularly in social science classes? So there are several reasons why it is especially useful in teaching. First one is pupils find the activities enjoyable and fulfilling. There are no right or wrong answers. Less emphasis is placed on the skills of reading and writing. Learning new ideas can be linked to everyday experiences. And finally, the activities offer opportunities to develop social skills. So, what is the purpose of dramatization? Yes, let me give you the answer in 4 points. First, to increase knowledge of a character, situation, or issue. Second, knowledge of oral, written, or visual language is enhanced in the process. Third, to help students take appropriate roles in learning. And the fourth and last, to create active learning approach to teaching and learning through games, role play, simulation, and mime. The use of dramatization carries a number of merit points. Number one is an actual environment related to the episodes. Events can be created as the students wear costumes, prepare speeches, etc. All this help in making understanding is easier. Secondly, the students get a lot of oral practices in the language or the subject, which helps in improving pronunciation and fluency in the language or the subject he deal with. They understand how to speak different words with correct intonation and expressions. Third, the students play the drama, which requires teamwork, so group learning ensures better language learning. For this interesting activity, which includes a lot of fun, the students have to act the characters, so the students get better insights into the ancient characters, events, or episodes. The students are actively involved as they can feel the emotions of the characters which they play, and all senses are actively involved, so learning is better. And finally, not finally, last but not least, the dramatization includes development with skill like listening, speaking, and reading, and even writing. If creative dramas are written in true terms by the students. And finally, there is deviation from the regular teaching, so it is innovative and creates interest among students. In spite of having a large number of merit points, the use of dramatization as a method of instruction is not free from limitations. So I must say it is time consuming. If not guided properly, it might create disinterest among students. In the absence of practice, it might be difficult for the students to stage the dramas, and it requires knowledge of dramas on the part of teachers. I must say drama or dramatization can be used effectively as a powerful teaching tool. Then how is this possible? Yes, in classroom situation, a role play or role playing is a powerful tool. It teaches cooperation, empathy for others, decision making skills, and encourages an exchange of knowledge between the students. So these aspects alone make role playing beneficial because the students are learning from each other. Yet, there are many other positive aspects to the role playing. Apart from the obvious development of communication skills, it encourages leadership, teamwork, compromise, authentic listening skills, and practice with real life behavior. However, it doesn't stop there. It teaches cooperation, empathy, develops decision-making skills, promotes the exchange of knowledge, builds confidence and self-esteem, refines presentation skills, encourages self-acceptance and acceptance of others, features of empowerment, pride in work, responsibility, problem solving, management, and organization skills, and begets creativity and imagination. I must say, a good drama teacher can use the practice with role playing to contribute to the self esteem of the students, build their confidence in using the target subject, as well as develop many of the skills mentioned above, which will carry over to real life. So, it is certain that self acceptance can be encouraged in subtle ways and acceptance of others. Drama has the potential to empower the students, give them many opportunities to have pride in their work. It teaches them responsibility, problem solving, management, and directing proficiencies. The many activities of the teamwork force students to develop organizational skills and to think on their feet. These are tools that can be used in all aspects of their lives, and these skills will be useful in the future job market when the students need to work with others, or even in the future job interview when the potential employer asks an unexpected question and you need to think quickly, right? Well, friends, you can use as a teacher dramatization effectively in different ways. So let me tell you things related with it. There are many ways to use dramatization teaching method in the classroom. Teachers can use it to help the students gain deeper insights into lessons, build on concepts and themes, or aid means to test student knowledge. So these creative techniques often bring a bit of chaos into the learning process, and the teachers guide their students through their creative chaos while staying within the framework of the curriculum. Teachers may choose to use dramatic teaching methods such as teacher in role, storytelling, or still images. In the teacher in role method, the teacher assumes a character role to guide decision on a topic. The teacher may use consuming or props to give the role more depth, and the teacher answers questions from his students while in character, right? So with storytelling method, the teacher brings the subject matter to life through the use of stories. The stories incorporate key information from the course and turn it into a compelling story that is told in the teacher's own words. So with the still images method, the teacher instructs students to form a circle, and each student takes a turn at recreating a still image with their bodies that represents a specific topic ideas. You see, first of all, drama is part of real life and prepares students to deal with life's problems. Let me explain you. Drama simply allows students the opportunity to rehearse roles, further giving form or shape to the individual and the personal ideas and the feelings they are naturally experiencing. Overall, these allows students to make sense out of their real life problems. Second thing is drama engages students in creative problems, solving decision making. Deep experiences through drama guides and supports students' problem-solving skills, while at the same time works to encourage and increasing awareness in how to solve issues at hand. Instead of school just being a place where students are being taught and told what to think and feel, drama turns these into a deeper experience in thinking, further motivating students to question, respond, and explain what they are feeling and thinking. So do you understand the point? Thirdly, drama develops verbal and non-verbal communication. Through different characters, students share the opportunity to expand their problem-solving skills both verbally and non-verbally, making room for a sense of creativity. As well, students practice and build upon various communication skills through the use of body language, facial expressions, and different voices. Fourthly, drama can enhance a students' psychological well-being. Under different characters, students can express their true feelings or sense of personality without fear of being judged or criticized. They can work on personal issue or solve personal problems while in character, which can simply help their overall well-being. Essentially, what this does is allow students to get things off their mind for releasing emotions and tensions and allowing students to be who they are. Fifth, drama develops empathy and new perspectives. Taking on various roles in character allows students to use all senses and the characteristics in order to understand the character as well as the scenario or story at hand. So learning how to express oneself in different ways and through different means helps build a strong character and personality. Six, drama builds cooperation and develop other social skills. Drama builds, uh, yes, working together as a group promotes, encourages, and motivates cooperation. It is essential that each of our students feels accepted and work with well with others in order to create and build a safe environment for all to learn. What drama does is continues to build on this importance. Drama simply brings students together, allowing them to find different characters that best suit them, different roles to express who they are, and different ways to build upon and develop social awareness. Seventh, drama increases concentration and comprehension through engagement. Let me explain. Students always learn best when they are engaged and interested as well as when they are actively involved. As students are strongly focused and concentrating, their overall understanding simply increases. When we include students in our examples in class, it is more likely that they will grasp the ideas more or make a concrete connection. Drama allows us to do this with our students. 8. Drama helps students consider moral issues and develop values. Drama simply helps students further understand the importance of values that they are already aware of, as well as it guides them in developing and forming additional values. As teachers, it is essential they we allow students the space and opportunity to make this discovery and connection in values and the moral issues while they are engaged through drama rather than impose them. 9. Drama is an alternative way to assess by observing. When teaching new lessons, we always depend on prior knowledge, right? We start with what students know, which further guides us with the next step to take in our teaching. It is difficult for some of our students to make sense of specific things, which is simply where drama fits in. Drama can be used to preview or review a lesson, further allowing teachers to assess what students already know or have learned. 10th, drama is entertaining. I must say, if I'm not mistaken. Fun is learning and learning is fun. If we remember these and try to incorporate fun in our teaching, our students will definitely enjoy the learning process. If students enjoy dealing with and discussing real life issue and problems, they like figuring things out, doing interesting things, doing things differently, and the drama gears towards these and more. Number 11, drama contributes to aesthetic development. Through drama, students learn about their sensory awareness. In addition to children also learn how to express themselves through various teaching and learning strategies such as dialogue and improvisation. And finally, drama offers a learning avenue that enhances other areas of curriculum. Drama offers a learning avenue that enhances other areas of the curriculum. Drama can be used as a teaching and learning tool to help students make meaning of a number of skills they need to be well-rounded individual. It further allows them to experience and explore the world around them through different characters and roles, further building on their relationship with others and things. Some tenfold methods are suggested here for effective incorporation of drama in the teaching learning process. Uh, First method suggesting here is ache out the dialogue. One of the easiest ways to incorporate drama in the classroom is to have students act out of dialogue from their textbooks. Simply pair them up, have them choose roles, then work together to act out the dialogue, figuring out for themselves the blocking or stage movement. This is effective for a beginning activity of incorporating drama in the classroom. Second method that can be used is perform readers theater. Another good beginning exercise is to do readers theater, hand out copies of a short or one act play, have students choose roles, then read the play from their seats without acting it out. However, do encourage them to read dramatically, modeling is necessary. Third is act out the story. If students are reading a short story such as The Seizure about the man who buys a love potion for his unrequited love, have students act out the story or part of the story, working in groups and assigning roles and determining the plot. So this is particularly effective with shorts, brief, once-in stories with limited character. Fourth method suggested is write the dialogue for a scene. So watch a brief clip of a movie without the sound on, have students write the dialogue for it and act it out. Fifth method suggested is act out and put words to an emotion. Give students an emotion such as anger or fear. Have students either singly or in groups first act out that emotion, then put words to the emotion. Sixth suggested method is give voice to an inanimate object. So what would the stapler say if it could talk? Or an apple. So have students write monologues with inanimate objects as the character. A monologue is a short scene with just one character talking, either addressing the audience, God, or himself or herself, as a harmless to be or not to be. Uh, Soliloquy might also be termed as monologue, for example. Uh, Seven method being suggested here is create a character. So have students develop a character, writing a one-page profile on the character's background, appearance, personality, etc. Have them introduce the character to the class, explaining what interests them about their character. 8. Write a monologue. Using the character they have already developed, have students write a monologue for the character, they perform it. 9.1 is mime and dubbing. So have students act out short scenes without dialogue. The rate of the class then supplies the dialogue, the developing the script, and the uh, last one being suggested here is improvise. So put the students in groups of 2 or 3 and assign the characters and the situation to the groups, perhaps using 3 by 5 index curves. Give a time limit of 2 to 3 minutes per scene. Students go from there uh, extemporaneously creating the dialogue and movement themselves. So before concluding this lesson, uh, I further want to suggest you that as a teacher, you can ask the students to play the dramas given in textbooks or can select some well-known episodes from literary works, make the students understand them and give enough practices to rehearse it. The dramas can also be presented in annual function of the school. The teacher can also write a small drama script related to the modern topics on social science such as cleanliness, environment, market, fundamental rights, function of a democratic government, etc. And can encourage students to stay maybe in the school or nearby community. So with this, let me say thank you for attending to this lesson. Thank you very much once again.